Hey guys, Matt here. This is going to be a little video talking about med kits. Now, I've gotten questions in the past asking me from a prepper's perspective, what kind of stuff should you stock up on? What kind of things should you have? Should you have one main kit? Should you just keep smaller kits in bug out bags and in your car and things like that? And kind of what should you do? So I wanted to go ahead and make a video talking about a few of these things and then show you guys one of my med kits. Now, in my opinion, I think what you should have in your home is every bug out bag or any sort of place where you keep supplies, whether it's get home supplies, emergency supplies in your car, whatever, should have some sort of small med kit to take care of just any little thing that could happen. But I also think every home should have at least one main kind of go-to med kit that should be as well stocked as possible. So what I'm going to be showing you today is going to be my main kind of go-to med kit. That is kind of the one that, yes, I have med kits in my bug out bags and in my vehicle and things like that, but if anything ever happened I had to leave, in addition to grabbing my bug out bag that has a med kit in it, this is also one of the things I would grab on my way out the door. Alright guys, so here we go. This is it. This is my go-to med kit here, and as you can see, all I've done is I'm using just a tackle box. This is a plain old tackle box. You can pick these up anywhere, Walmart, Target, sporting goods store, whatever. This particular one works really well, except for the fact that now I've got so much stuff in here I need to upgrade to a larger one because this thing is literally stuffed. It is a pain to get closed. So we'll go ahead and crack it open here, and like I said before, I do keep, this is my go-to one, but I do keep medical supplies in all the bug out bags and all the vehicles too, which I think is definitely a must. We'll go ahead and start down here at the bottom and show you the kind of stuff I'm keeping in here. First of all, we got these smaller gauze pads. I've got some larger ones down in here as well. Also keep these big packs of rolled gauze. I've also got a couple of smaller packs of rolled gauze down in here too. We've got a field dressing here. We've got another dressing here. Hemcon. If you don't know what Hemcon is, it's really good stuff. Look it up. Basically, big, large wounds that are bleeding very badly. You take this, you shove it into the wound, and it helps to stop the bleeding really quickly too. Keep some of the big non-adhesive dressings here. Plenty. I've got about, I can't even pull them all out. I got about 30 pairs of surgical gloves down shoved in there. This is my wife's side of things. She's a nurse, so she throws these and stuff in there in case you never need to run an IV or anything like that. Again, some of the smaller gauze. I've got some tourniquets in here somewhere. Ace bandage here. Come up here, we get into the BD Vacutainers. Again, that's for my wife in case she ever needs to use that kind of stuff. Get over here, we've got some of the, these are the surgical clamps. She keeps a couple of those. We've got a scalpel. Up here, of course, she keeps several different types of syringes just for whatever she may need. Now we get into the kind of the medicine side of things. This is basically Walgreens' version of NyQuil, because in a shit hit the fan situation, prepping situation, whatever it is, whether you got a bug out or bug in, people still get sick, and you want to at least try and manage the symptoms so things don't get worse. Another thing, anti-diarrhea medicine. Okay, you don't want to get diarrhea in a shit hit the fan situation because you lose all your water and you dehydrate yourself. So you want to stop that. Also keep some hydrocortisone cream in here. That's always a good thing to keep around. I keep these little baggies full of Tylenol. Each one of these baggies is 20 doses. I've got 4 baggies shoved in here, so that's 80 doses of Tylenol. Same thing with the ibuprofen here. 20 in each one, so I've got 80 doses total. Then I just keep some regular Band-Aids in here right there. These right here are a little bit larger Band-Aids. Then we get over here, this is some prescription medication that we have for a family member that we keep in there just in case we ever need it. Then we'll go up to the top here. One thing I keep a lot of here is alcohol swabs. I actually think I've got some more shoved down there in the bottom as well. Then we've got a, this is just a suture kit. I need to get more of these. I've got them in all the bug out bags and my IFAC and that kind of thing, and because of that I'm only went down to 1 in the main kit here. I need to go get a few more. They're really cheap. They cost, a few bucks a piece, $3 to $5. A big rubber band in here that my wife throws in there for use as a tourniquet to go along with the other ones we have down there. We've got a couple kinds of cough and cold medicine. I think one is for nasal cough and congestion and that kind of thing, and the other one's for chest congestion and cough. A bottle of lidocaine in case you ever have to, stitch up a wound. You don't want to cause too much pain. Also, what we've got in here is we've got a couple types of flu medications in here. Tamiflu and another one, I don't know what that one is, just in case you don't want to catch the flu. A couple kinds of 500 milligram amoxicillin, which is a really good general purpose antibiotic. This is hydrocodone, pain reliever, always keep that. If you're wondering how we get a hold of this stuff, all right, basically you can see the prescriptions are on there. If somebody in my family gets sick, unless we just have to have it, we just fill the prescriptions and never take them. And then I put them in these little baggies with the instructions and everything taped to the outside of it, so we know what it's for, and we keep it for an emergency situation. Next off, we've got these. Some of you guys are gonna think this is nasty, but these are suppositories. If somebody's vomiting and throwing up, and they can't hold anything down, you don't want them getting dehydrated, so you have to stop the vomiting. That's what this medicine does. It stops the vomiting. Then of course we've got, there's some more antibiotics here. Now this is more for like bacterial infections, like for cuts, and let's say you got an infection, a bad tooth or something like that. That's what this kind of stuff is for. So anyway, that's it, guys. That's the med kit here. Hopefully this will help some of you guys out. I know some of you out there, if you've ever been a field medic or an EMT or something like that, you're probably looking at this kit going, oh, well, you need this and you need this and that and whatever. This is by no means a complete kit, but I think it's a very good med kit that covers a whole lot of bases. So anyway, that's it, guys. Appreciate you watching. Hopefully it'll help some of you guys out, and we'll talk to you later, guys. Thanks.